Ever wondered about the journey that shaped the controversial figure, Tommy Robinson? Let's delve into his early years. Born in the heart of Luton, England in 1982, Tommy was originally baptized as Stephen Christopher Yaxley Lennon. Raised in a working-class family, young Stephen's formative years were steeped in the gritty reality of blue-collar life. This upbringing would later serve as a catalyst for his views on socio-political issues. Stephen's early education was a mixed bag. Despite the challenges, these experiences were instrumental in shaping his perspective. It was during this time that he began to form strong opinions about the world around him. And with this came a desire to be heard, to make a difference. In search of a more resonant identity, Stephen Christopher Yaxley Lennon adopted the pseudonym Tommy Robinson. This name would soon become synonymous with controversy, but that's a story for later. As we can see, Tommy's early years were foundational in shaping his future path. The formation of the English Defence League marked a significant turning point in Tommy's life. In 2009, Robinson found himself at the helm of the newly formed EDL, a group that would quickly gain notoriety across the United Kingdom. The EDL was outspoken in its stance on Islam, arguing for a preservation of British culture and values and railing against what they perceived as the Islamization of their country. This was a stance that, while garnering a significant following, also sparked intense criticism and controversy. Robinson's role as leader placed him squarely in the eye of this storm. The EDL was frequently accused of promoting intolerance and xenophobia, and Robinson himself was often the subject of these accusations. His leadership was marked by public demonstrations, fiery speeches, and an unflinching dedication to the EDL's mission. Yet it was also a period fraught with legal troubles, public backlash, and increasing polarization. The EDL era was a contentious chapter in Tommy's life, one that magnified his presence on the national stage. Even after stepping down from the EDL, Tommy Robinson continued to court controversy. Following his departure from the English Defence League in 2013, Robinson quickly found a new home with Quilliam, a counter-extremism think tank. However, this change in affiliation did not mark the end of his troubles. In 2014, Robinson faced legal repercussions, finding himself under arrest and subsequently imprisoned. The international spotlight was firmly on him as people around the globe debated the implications of his arrest, but the controversy didn't end there. In 2018, history repeated itself when Robinson was again arrested and imprisoned, causing an international uproar. Critics and supporters alike couldn't help but pay attention to his case. Whether it's his involvement with Quilliam, his arrests, or his outspoken views, Robinson has remained a figure of contention. His life post-EDL has been a whirlwind of legal issues and continued activism, keeping him in the public eye. Robinson's post-EDL life has been anything but quiet, with legal troubles and continued activism. Today, Tommy Robinson remains a divisive figure in the UK and beyond. His current activities include continued activism and maintaining a strong media presence, which further fuels the polarizing opinions surrounding him. To some, Robinson is seen as a champion of free speech, a man unafraid to voice his controversial opinions in a society often dominated by political correctness. They admire his tenacity and see him as a defender of what they perceive to be British values. On the flip side, there are those who view Robinson as a purveyor of hate and division. They see his rhetoric as harmful, encouraging xenophobia and intolerance. Critics argue that his outspoken views on Islam and immigration have fueled animosity and have had damaging effects on community relations. Whether one agrees with him or not, Tommy Robinson has undeniably left a lasting impact on the socio-political landscape in the UK. His legacy, though contentious, is one that has sparked numerous debates and discussions, and it's clear that his influence will continue to be felt for years to come.